The story begins with Jian Bing, a successful and confident advertising director whose career is going well. From the outside, she seems to have everything together, but her marriage is falling apart. One evening, Jian Bing attends a wedding alone. She doesn't expect anything special to happen that night, but fate has another plan. At the same wedding is Sheng Yang, a young man who has just entered the working world. He is inexperienced, optimistic, and full of dreams. The two meet by chance and have a brief but memorable interaction. At first, they seem completely different. Jian Bing is mature and experienced, while Sheng Yang is young and still trying to understand life. But sometimes, love doesn't care about age or timing. Their paths cross again, and Sheng Yang begins developing feelings for her. Sheng Yang becomes increasingly interested in Jian Bing. For him, she represents the kind of woman he admires: independent, intelligent, and confident. But Jian Bing tries to keep her distance. She knows there is a significant age difference between them, and she has already experienced the pain of a failed marriage. She doesn't want to make another emotional mistake. Sheng Yang, however, refuses to give up easily. He begins showing his affection through small acts of kindness. Instead of making grand promises, he simply tries to be there whenever she needs someone. Slowly, Jian Bing realizes that his feelings aren't just a temporary crush. He genuinely cares about her. As they spend more time together, Jian Bing starts becoming comfortable around Sheng Yang. He brings happiness into a part of her life that had become lonely. Sheng Yang also begins maturing because of their relationship. He learns that loving someone isn't simply about getting their attention. It means understanding their worries, respecting their choices, and supporting their dreams. But their relationship isn't easy. People around them begin questioning their age difference. Some believe Jian Bing is taking advantage of Sheng Yang, while others think Sheng Yang is too young to understand what he wants. The pressure begins affecting both of them. Still, their feelings continue growing. Jian Bing's past marriage continues to affect her. She struggles with the emotional wounds left behind by her failed relationship. She worries that getting close to Sheng Yang could eventually hurt him. Meanwhile, Sheng Yang doesn't understand why Jian Bing keeps pushing him away. He believes that if two people genuinely love each other, they should have the courage to fight for their relationship. But Jian Bing sees things differently. She knows that love isn't always enough. Career, family, age, and personal responsibilities can all stand between two people. Their relationship reaches a difficult point, forcing both of them to decide whether their love is strong enough to survive reality. Eventually, Sheng Yang proves that he isn't simply chasing Jian Bing because of his feelings. He begins building his own career and becoming more independent. Jian Bing also starts confronting the fears that have been holding her back. She realizes that her previous marriage shouldn't determine the rest of her life. Most importantly, she understands that Sheng Yang is no longer the inexperienced young man she first met. He has grown. Their relationship becomes less about age and more about two people supporting each other's dreams. And after everything they've been through, Jian Bing finally allows herself to believe in love again. Their journey shows that love doesn't always arrive at the perfect time. Sometimes, it appears when you least expect it. Jian Bing and Sheng Yang come from different stages of life, but they learn that what matters most is whether two people can understand, respect, and support each other. Their story becomes a beautiful reminder that you shouldn't allow your past to prevent you from finding happiness in the future. And that is the story of Sunshine by My Side, a touching romance about second chances, personal growth, and finding love when you least expect it. After everything they had been through, Jian Bing and Sheng Yang finally began to understand that their relationship could not survive on love alone. They needed trust, patience, and the courage to face their own fears. Sheng Yang had become more mature. Instead of simply wanting Jian Bing to stay beside him, he began thinking seriously about his future and the kind of man he wanted to become. He worked hard and slowly built confidence in his career. Jian Bing, meanwhile, was also changing. She realized that protecting someone did not always mean keeping them away from pain. Sometimes, loving someone meant allowing them to make their own choices and supporting them when things became difficult. But just when their relationship seemed to be getting stronger, another problem appeared. Jian Bing received an important opportunity that could change her career. It required her to devote most of her time to work, and once again, she feared that her relationship with Sheng Yang would suffer. When Sheng Yang learned about the opportunity, he surprised her. Instead of asking her to reject it, he encouraged her to take it. He told her that he didn't want to become the reason she gave up on her dreams. Those words touched Jian Bing deeply. For the first time, she realized how much Sheng Yang had grown. The young man who once depended heavily on her emotionally was now standing beside her as an equal. However, the distance created by their busy lives soon tested them. Their conversations became shorter. Meetings were constantly postponed, and misunderstandings began to appear. One evening, after waiting for Jian Bing for a long time, Sheng Yang finally left without seeing her. When Jian Bing arrived later, she discovered that he had been there waiting for her. She immediately called him, but he didn't answer. For the first time in a long while, Jian Bing became afraid that they might be slowly losing each other. Meanwhile, Sheng Yang was struggling with his own feelings. He loved Jian Bing deeply, but he didn't want their relationship to become something that controlled either of their lives. After thinking carefully, he decided that instead of running away from the problem, he would face it. The next time they met, Sheng Yang honestly told Jian Bing how he felt. He admitted that he was sometimes afraid of losing her, but he also wanted her to have the freedom to pursue everything she dreamed about. Jian Bing finally opened her heart too. She confessed that she had been afraid of their age difference, their different experiences, and the uncertainty of their future. But she realized something important. Love was never supposed to be about finding a perfect person. It was about two imperfect people choosing each other again and again. They promised to stop running from difficult conversations and to support each other's dreams. Their relationship entered a new stage, one built not only on romance, but on mutual respect and understanding. Yet their happiness would soon face another unexpected challenge, one that would force both of them to decide just how far they were willing to go for the future they wanted together. And this time, their love would be tested like never before.